So when we look at our brick and mortar classes and our online classes, there are different advantages to each. So we think about our brick and mortar classes, those have the advantage of face-to-face interaction. I think that we've seen with the pandemic with Zoom and distance learning that face-to-face interaction allows us to do a lot of the social emotional learning to build connections between people. So that's definitely an advantage of brick and mortar classes. Another thing we saw is that the classes that have hands-on activities, so you think about our science classes and art classes, that it's a lot easier to do it in person rather than remotely. And similarly, another advantage is that you're able to provide a materials rich curriculum in your brick and mortar in person classes. You're able to have resources and have them available to all your students and not rely on students to be able to get those materials on their own. But there are also advantages to online learning. So the concept of on-demand learning is something that you see in the online spaces where students get to pick and choose what they want to learn about when they want to learn it. Is definitely an advantage to online learning. In addition, there's off-site interaction. So one thing, an advantage to those distance learning classes we saw is that you're able to interact with people from all over the world, all over the country. So you can it's easier to have your experts just jump on Zoom into your class and be able to do that. And the other thing we see is with asynchronous learning is definitely a thing that the online classes use, I think, marvelously more so than the brick and mortar classes.